What's the deal?
Do you see any similarities between Clint Capella and your former teammate Sam Adams?
Steven is his name.
Oh, Steven, I'm sorry, I said Sam. Steven.
If he was here, he wanted that get that action.
Steven, you kind of hinted at it, but right.
Sorry, man.
Oh, dude, it's all right. You don't know me. It's all right.
But they're different players, man. They're different players. Obviously, I've been able to know Steven for many, many years, and it's like a brother to me. And now getting here and playing against Clint for many years, and seeing his improvement over the years, I'm excited to be a part of it, to be able to help. And that's what I'm here for, man. And Clint has done an amazing job this summer. Just seeing him the last couple of days, he looks so good in his shape and ready to go. And I'm just excited to be able to be here and be a part of it.
Nah, I paid a little bit. I paid attention to when Paul George left. That means Russ was available. I'm very excited. Not just myself. I know just from him having an entire organization for 11 years that he had to kind of play for. He just comes to an entire different chapter in his life to go out there and just play and don't have to stress and worry about the pressure of carrying an entire organization. I'm excited for him. I think the front office and coaches and teammates are all excited. So tomorrow is a beginning and a journey to something great. Yeah, it's been 8 years. We've accomplished a lot of individual accolades individually. Now it's time to accomplish something together that we haven't accomplished before.
The organization, the people here, that's the number one thing they've always told me, just be myself. And they don't want me to change who I am. It's the reason why they brought me here. And I'm not going to change who I am. I feel like my mindset is what got me to this point. But there is ways to be able to adjust through your mindset, adjust when you get to new teams, adjust different players. And I'm able to do that and sacrifice certain things. But I think my mindset is something that keeps me going, keeps me consistent, and keeps me playing at a high level. Oh, definitely. I mean, he's expanded his game. He understands. He's gotten older. He understands what it takes to win at a high level. He knows the sacrifice. He knows the hard work he has to put in. And to be able to see that over the years has been amazing for me to be able to see from afar, and obviously battling against him for many, many years, being able to see that up close. So now to be a part of it, my job is to be able to push him to another level, and that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be scary. That's all I can tell you. It's going to be scary. Not for us. You know what? We talked before I got traded many years, all throughout the season, that we've always reflected. Even the time where we were both in the room when I won MVP, just seeing myself and him, two inner city guys growing up from LA, in the same room, going for the MVP, talking about it year after year. To me, that's a blessing in itself. It's something that a lot of people around the world, media, fans don't understand, because they were steady trying to pull us apart that year. And it was very important that me and James, we stayed close through text, through phone calls, and that's something that we consistently do, because it's important, man. The bigger picture, obviously, the NBA and the championships and MVPs and all the nonsense. But for me, it's about brotherhood and creating a relationship and friendship with somebody that's important, and it's bigger than basketball. And that, to me, that's the most important thing.
We don't know yet. Let's figure it out. Certain things happen throughout the course of the game that you just like, okay, this is what's going to happen, or this is what's happening right now, that you just ride with. Like if Russ got it going and Russ is on one of them games that we all seen before, guess what I'm going to do? Sit back and watch the show. And vice versa. Or if Eric can get it going and go off at 30, 40, like that's just a part of basketball. So you can't sit here and say, oh, well, Russ is going to have the basketball for the first half and then I'm going to have the ball for the second. No, things happen throughout the course of the game that you just flow with and go with. So, like I said, all of us in this locker room and in this front office has one goal, and that's to win. So however that happens is going to happen, and we're going to, like I said, figure it out. And
James has been friends for many, many years, and I think when you're able to communicate and understand each other in the game, it's going to be easy. There's going to be adversity. There's going to be times where I'm upset, James is upset, but I'm able to kind of sit there and let him know what he's doing by himself, and he can do it vice versa. So I think it's the way to compliment each other.
Because I can play off the basketball, I can catch and shoot. I can do the things off the basketball. I can be on the wing. I can be in the corner. I can be wherever he needs me to be, and vice versa. Like Russ has played off the basketball, whether it's previously with myself or USA basketball. Before Russ, was ball dominant like he's had to do, he was playing off the ball at UCLA, and you do things necessary to win games, and that's all that we are about.
I impact the game in so many different ways, and I've proven that for many years, and that's why I'm not worried, because I don't have to have the ball to impact the game. I don't have to score. I don't have to do anything. I can defend, I can rebound, I can pass, I can lead. My main goal and main focus is to win, and I can go a game and be scoreless, and if we win, that's the best thing that ever happened. That's all I care about, and that's all I always cared about. So that's the most important thing. So when it comes to me and James playing together, who's going to have the ball, who's not going to have the ball, it really doesn't matter. I don't have to prove to score 30 points. I've done that before. I don't have to prove to average 10 assists. I've done that before. I don't have to prove to get 10, 11 rebounds. I've done that before. My goal is to win a championship. So whatever it takes to be able to do that, that's what I'm going to do.
Why would I be frustrated?
How do you feel about it?
Honestly, I don't really care about what other teams are doing and how crazy the West is or the East is or what's this team's. I don't really care. What we have in this locker room is good enough.
You know what? We got a lot of vets, and I think for me that's going to be a little different, but great. And I'm excited about it because these guys understand what it takes to be able to win and understand what it takes to go out and compete each and every night. Excuse me. And I think that's the most important part.
I mean, if we don't win, I'll take all the blame for it. I don't, that's why you have to go out there and win. And so that's why we work extremely hard in the offseason to bring players in and bring whatever is necessary in for us to give ourselves that chance to win. And that's all it is. I know what's at stake. I know, if we don't win, James Harden and such get the credit or doesn't get the credit for it, or they're going to talk down, or they're going to create a narrative that whatever they want to create, this ain't my first rodeo. So that's why you have to work extremely hard, not only just on the court, but off the court to make sure that the pieces is in line to help you out.
James and PJ on the same team, do you think this is the most actionable team?
Probably so. Yeah, probably so. If you really think about it, yeah, probably so. I feel like I'm in a good place. And I'll be ready to go open tonight. It is. It's strange being in this room. Just the overall experience, man, is real. Just great, it's a new start for me. I feel like I've been blessed and thankful for everybody in the city, the people of Oklahoma. They've obviously, I've learned so much from being there, but now here in Houston, I'm able to kind of start this new chapter, and I'm excited about it.
Reset. 21 reset. Slow down.
PJ, you should try to do.